Anthony Slater here. I'm on the Georgia Tech campus in Atlanta. Behind me is the football stadium. They got the little poster up here, 4-time national champs. About, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago, I was at the basketball practice facility. Thunder guard Anthony Morrow was a 4-year Georgia Tech shooting guard. Writing a story about him for tomorrow, about his role in the small ball lineup. But the fact that he was at Georgia Tech today, you know, he's an excited guy to be back, you know, at his alma mater, and he took us through a tour of the locker room to see all the pictures they have up of him, different stuff like that. So here's Anthony Morrow navigating us through the locker room. Then after that, here's an interview with him just on his importance in the small ball lineup and everything the Thunder have been doing recently.
At Georgia Tech right now, by the way, you know what I'm saying? I had to tell my teammates I'm all over the place around here, man. You saw that one out there. See my brothers, Chris Bosh right here, Jay Jack, and then you see your boy, Babyface. You know
what year was that?
That was 2007. That was I think that was my 3rd year. Moving right along, you know what I'm saying? Well, I hone a lot of my skills. This is new. I just saw this today, NBA Players Lounge. Up there with my brothers, Shump, Jay Jack, Thaddeus Young, Amo right there, home jersey. You know what I'm saying? Georgia Tech, 2004 to 2008.
How's it feel to have this type of stuff up?
It's great. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I came back after they built this place, I was like, I can't believe they got me up in so many pictures of me. I was like, I didn't, you know, I wasn't even thinking about it like that. We got all the accomplishments. Got me down here. This is my freshman year. You know what I'm saying? That handsome face right there. I was like, I was a freshman that year. And
what was your favorite year here?
Man, it was.
You're the 4-year player, huh?
Yeah, I can't even pick just one year, man. I needed every one of those years. It was fun, man. It was a great experience. Played for Coach Hewitt. Shout out to Coach Paul Hewitt, Coach Charlton Young, the rest of the staff. You know, it was good.
I mean, a lot of these guys, obviously, like Chris Bosh, top pick, Derek Favors, top pick. You know, you went undrafted. Do you think it's a surprise maybe to you, maybe to some of the people around here?
Yeah, like I said, when they built it, I'm like, man, they got my picture everywhere around here. I can't believe it. But that's, you know, that's an honor to be, you know, respected like that. And on the wall with just, you know, Fade and all these guys, you know, first round or top 5 picks, and just to be on this wall, you know, and to be undrafted out of everybody in here, it's, you know, it's just a blessing. You know?
Obviously, I assume, you know, they have some top recruits, but do you think they maybe promote you to some of their other players? Like, hey, you don't have to be a...
Yeah, exactly. You know, you don't have to be a top 5 pick or, you know, a 5-star recruit to come here and be successful. So, you know, they got a new, nice facility and all that, but when I come back here to work out, I work out in the old sweat gym in the back that they probably don't really do too much promoting to people.
I heard they got your jersey up in the facility too, or I mean, I don't know. Wall of Fame.
Yeah, the Wall of Fame is up there next to Stephon Marbury, and so it's a blessing, man. Every time I come back, I got a new picture up. So it's, you know what I'm saying. My mom gonna like this one. She had this picture on her wall at home.
The, I guess, quick trigger 3, whatever you want to call it. How long ago did you start thinking, like, you know, practicing it, and how long did it take to perfect it?
Well, I would say it's something that's always kind of been in my game, but I started taking it, you know, even more seriously probably the last couple of years, just because, you know, a lot of guys were closing out quick to me, and, you know, I figured I could be consistent with it enough to get it off and make enough of it. And it'll, you know, guys won't leave at all. Sometimes we get rolls to the baskets and dunks, and it also I start seeing it open up lanes for Russ and Kevin, Dion, and DJ and those guys.
I mean, how exactly? I mean, is it just practicing on the perimeter? I mean, do you do different kind of strange drills?
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's some weird stuff. Me and Vinny do some footwork stuff. You know, some of it is just quick trigger stuff, but a lot of it is specific to what happens in the game. So maybe a bad pass drill, or, you know, like I said, those guys under duress, and they, you know, Russ will come off, pick and roll, fire it to you because he got 2 guys on almost every other possession. So just being able to stay in his line of sight and still be able to get the shot off.
How much strength does it require when you catch the ball and sometimes you don't even bring it down below your shoulders? How much strength does that require?
It requires a lot. I mean, upper body definitely, but also it's more so lower body. Like I make sure I'm already down and ready to shoot. It's easier to do that. It may not look like it, but a lot of times I'm making sure I'm down and in a shooting position because sometimes guys close out, sometimes they can't get that fast enough, but it's about training your mind to be able to do it consistently, not worrying about if you're making or missing, just making sure that you're doing it the same way every time.
Here on your old stomping grounds, what was practice today like here for you and for the group?
It's a lot of trash talk from me, man, I'm not gonna lie, you know. Got the pictures, I told them, I said, look, I'm all over the new facility, man, they didn't believe me, so. But it's fun, it's cool to come back here and practice. This is my first time actually practicing at Georgia Tech since I've been in the league, and I remember when I was here, watching guys practice on our court. We used to just sit there and watch the whole practice. If I had any free time or a free period, I'd come down here and watch guys. So it's cool, man, just to be able to come back and do something I saw when I was in school here.
Wasn't this nice back then, was it?
Nah, not at all. I don't even work out in the new facility. I work out in the old gym. That's what I'm accustomed to. So when I come back, that's where I go.
You become kind of like a key to this small ball lineup you guys have been using a lot lately. Do you kind of feel the importance of your role in that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, not just that, but just being involved, trying to stay, defensively as much as I can. Staying locked in as I can, both ends of the floor. But defensively, definitely taking that challenge, just so I can stay on the floor. Because that's, if guys don't leave me, those other guys will get lanes to the basket. So that's just something, just challenging myself to do in terms of individually. It's one day at a time. Every game is different, every day is different. So it's just about keeping that same steady work ethic and mentality.
The way the coach is using you and the trust that he's putting in you and some other guys, how much are you learning now? And it's because it's a totally different deal. There's a lot of responsibility in there.
Yeah, I mean, I understood coming in it was a different year, different system, different coaches. And I wanted to take the challenge to be able to earn my time on the floor. That's how I've always been my whole life. So I understood it would be different, but not getting down on myself or losing confidence because of that. I just wanted to stay locked in and every day doing the same thing. And I knew it would turn around eventually. So I just want to continue to do those things and encourage everybody else around us to do that and continue to buy in. So it'll be fun.
As a defender, what's your biggest challenge guarding a guy like Corver, who's trying to run through screens and shooting guard? I know you got switched on Teague last night.
Yeah.
What's your biggest challenge?
I mean, obviously, the shorter, quicker guys are always tough. Since I've been, playing basketball. But I think just the drills and the weight work, weight room work, footwork stuff, I've gotten a lot better at it. But obviously those small lineups, you're going to get caught up on some point guard sometimes. So it's about understanding space, gapping some guys, knowing when to, press up on pick and roll and stuff like that. So it's just really mental.